Had to be loud. Big conversations, big feelings, big nights. That's what I kept chasing. People who made everything intense, people who made me nervous, people I had to fight to keep. I thought that meant something. But every time I got home, I felt tired, even when I smiled, even when it looked good. There was always pressure, always noise, always something to fix. Then I met you, and nothing dramatic happened. No crazy first night, no impossible chemistry, no games. We just sat there. Same table, same coffee, same silence. And for the first time, silence didn't scare me. I didn't feel like I had to impress you or entertain you or protect myself. I could just sit there and breathe. You looked at me sometimes, small smile, no pressure behind it, no hidden test, no tension, just calm. I remember going home after that and noticing something strange. I felt peaceful, not excited, not obsessed, not confused, just peaceful. And honestly, at first, I thought something was missing. Because I wasn't used to calm, I was used to chasing, overthinking, waiting for replies. You didn't make me do any of that. You answered, you showed up, you stayed consistent. And I didn't know what to do with that. I kept waiting for the problem, for the distance, for the change, but it never came. You stayed soft with me, even on bad days, even when I got quiet, even when I pulled away. You never made love feel difficult, and that confused me, because difficult was the only thing I understood before you. One night we were sitting together, no music, no talking, just existing. And I looked at you, really looked at you, and I realized I wasn't tired anymore. Not around you. I wasn't pretending, wasn't performing, wasn't surviving the moment. I was comfortable, and it hit me slowly. This is what love feels like. Not anxiety, not confusion, not pain, just safety. Just knowing you can sit next to someone and feel okay. I spent years calling chaos love. Then you came into my life and showed me how quiet real love actually is. Now when I think about you, I don't think about drama, I think about peace. I think about sitting next to you without needing anything, and how rare that feels. You didn't change my life overnight. You changed the way my body feels when someone walks into the room. That's bigger, that's real. And I almost missed it, because it didn't hurt enough to look familiar. But now I know quiet felt right, because you were right. Almost every week. cafe, same corner, same time. You always sat near the window, coffee in your hands, headphones sometimes. Book open but not really reading. I noticed you fast, not because you were loud or trying to be seen. Actually the opposite. You looked comfortable alone, and I liked that. We never talked, just small moments. Looking up at the same time, accidentally holding eye contact, then looking away again. Little things. Months passed like that. You became part of the place. If you weren't there, the room felt different. I never planned to talk to you. I told myself, don't make it weird, leave it alone. So I did. I kept ordering the same thing, sitting a few tables away, pretending not to notice you, but I always did. Then one night the cafe was crowded, only one empty chair left, the one across from you. I looked around thinking I'd wait. Then you moved the chair slightly with your foot, looked at me and said, sit here. Simple as that. No big smile, no performance, just normal, and somehow that made it bigger. I sat down trying to act calm. You asked my name like we already knew each other a little. And honestly we did, not fully, but enough to recognize each other's routines, enough to notice when one of us was missing. We talked for hours that night, nothing dramatic, work, music, bad, coffee, people we used to date. Easy things, but it felt different. I didn't feel nervous, didn't feel pressure. It felt like continuing something that had already started months ago. After that, I stopped rushing to leave places, because sometimes the right person is already sitting there, quietly waiting for life to finally move one chair. I still think about that moment, that small movement, that one sentence, sit here. No one ever changed my life that gently before, and maybe that's why it stayed. Because real things usually start quietly, not with fireworks, not with perfect timing. Just two tired people finding the same table at the same time. Every time I sit across from you, I think about how close we were to never speaking. How easy it would have been to stay strangers forever. But you moved the chair, and somehow that changed everything. The first night we talked, neither of us tried too hard. No perfect answers, no fake confidence, no acting interesting. And honestly, that's what I noticed first. You looked tired. Not physically, just emotionally tired. Like someone who had already seen how bad people can get. I probably looked the same. We both came from things we didn't fully talk about yet. Bad relationships, half-healed damage, people who made love feel exhausting. You said once, I don't really trust people anymore. And I didn't try to fix it. I just said, me neither. That was enough. No deep speech, no pretending to be healed, just honesty. And somehow that felt safer than anything romantic. We didn't flirt much, didn't play games, didn't test each other. We just talked about real things. The ways people disappoint you, how silence changes after betrayal, how tiring it is to always stay guarded. You understood things I usually had to explain, and I understood your pauses that mattered more than chemistry. Because chemistry fades fast when two people are pretending, and we weren't. That's what made it different. You saw me tired, unfiltered, quiet, and stayed. I saw your bad days, your distance, your fear, and stayed too. No one was performing, no one was trying to look perfect. One night, you fell asleep next to me on the couch. TV still on, blanket half on the floor, and I remember thinking this feels real. Not exciting, not chaotic, not impossible, just real. No anxiety in my chest, no overthinking, no fear of saying the wrong thing, just comfort. And after everything we went through, that comfort felt rare. We started telling each other things we usually hide, not because we planned to, because it felt safe enough to stop hiding. That changed me. I didn't know how exhausting pretending was until I met someone who let me stop. You never asked me to become someone else, and I never felt judged for being honest with you. That's probably why I stayed, not because everything was perfect, because nothing had to be. We were already tired of fake versions of love, so we built something quieter, something slower, something honest. Now when people ask me why this feels different, I never know what to say except this: we didn't pretend. And after everything we survived, that felt more romantic than anything else.